you just don't know. Things happen so fast. You just didn't know that was going to happen, you know. And so couldn't find Randy, really. I assumed he was on the other side, but I didn't really know. Did he run back into town? And it was so chaotic and no communication. And when I was at the church, everyone was going up to our church at Citizen in Kahana, and someone had heard, I haven't heard from Randy yet, and they went down to track down someone, and they said, we got a message across, and we found him. And that's when I finally got to talk to them and, you know, hear, you know, they're okay. But I didn't get to see them for another 48 hours. Yeah.
Pastoring this church, going on 4 years, but the week on August 1st, I made 3 years. Yeah. And then August 8th, that's when the fire went happen. Yeah. So I mean, just seeing the familiar faces, you know, and just families and stuff like that. Seeing people healed, you know, restored, delivered, and all that. Yeah. Meeting all the old aunties, you know. Some of the people, we lost like 3 congregants that came. You know what I mean? And you know, just all of that.
It's just changing. You can just feel it, you know. I mean, with what used to be the party town and the, you know, wild and crazy, that's gone. So right now, you don't have that. You know, I mean, this is where, you know, if you came to Maui, you came to Lahaina, you went to Front Street. That was just automatic. That was on the schedule. You know, that was, it didn't matter what you planned to do, you're gonna go to Front Street. It's historic, you know. You know, so the whole vibe's changed, you know. I definitely feel there's gonna be a pretty good transformation for Lahaina. You know, I kind of feel that kind of coming. You know, even though they've lost a lot of churches, you know, that you're seeing people go to church that didn't used to go to church. So I do think something like that's going to happen.
I think we just all gotta stick together. That's it. Right now, it's just like how I said earlier. Like, this is not just one individual thing. You know what I mean? It's like we gotta come together, and that's what makes the body of Christ strong, when we come together. You know what I mean? So for me, it's like, you know, I can relate to my people, and like I think through this whole fire, the connection, the trust, and the love. You know what I mean? And the respect and the honor will even increase, because I share the same, you know, grief as them. I share the same loss as them, but yet the response that they see, you know what I mean? And I be transparent with them. You know, what you see is not every day. I mean, I get moments when I wake up, like I gotta be like David. I gotta encourage myself. You know what I mean? I gotta get myself up, because I can easily go into that funk. But you know what I mean? Like, and it's just recalling the goodness of God, just seeing how God moved in my life in the past, how He moving now. You know what I mean? And that's where my focus is. Like the Bible say, you know, fixing our eyes on Jesus. You know what I mean? The author and the finisher of our faith, and that's all it is. So to me, that's just the first step. It's like, you know, we just gotta come together. Everybody's focused. Everybody just focusing on the Lord and what He's saying and what He